We now return to SimCity 4. Today we're going to do a little bit more regional develop, specifically these two parts right here. So looking at this one, this is going to have potentially some hill to it, as well as a river. I think I want the river to go up and over that way. So this one will be pretty much pure farm, and we really see only one roadway in there. We're not going to be connecting the highway to it. So, yeah. So this one will probably just be nothing but nature, and then this one will have more fields in it. So let's go. Let's see, we need to grab that. Okay. Barely just a little bit out here in this corner. We could maybe pull a little bit more from that. Give that a little bit of a shot. So what did we have there? We had like mesa, didn't we? Let's go to like 3. I don't want to make it too crazy because then otherwise it's not going to match up back on the other side. So what if we grab mountain at 2? Raise that up just a bit. A little bit more of a sculpt there. Not that. Soften. There. Alright. So that should at least mesh in with that side. Okay, let's take this up and that way, I guess. Looking at like a 4. Bottleneck there. I should probably have actually done a little bit less on that. Let's maybe pull quick level brush. Something like that. We're at level 2. That's a little better. Okay. So we're going to do a bit of soften up in here. Okay. As always, give a little bit of terrain height to the area. Maybe some hill right there, and then we'll just come in and spam a bunch of trees along the river. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's some woodland animals in here, even though we'll probably never even come in here, and save the region. Quick and easy. So yeah, this corner right here is going to have a heck of a time matching up. That looks reasonably natural there, I guess. Okay, time to pop into here. So I better reconcile that. There. So we do just have that rail. Alright, let me poke out here for a minute. So we do have rail coming in that way as well. I want to look in here. So I had actually thought about changing where this was going to go out. Not necessarily have it so close here, but it seems to be very much on the edge of this anyhow, so maybe that won't be too terrible. For crying out loud, leave me alone. How much is that anyway? 3 away? I suppose that would give me enough space to put things here. Just thinking though, well, I guess that is enough, because we gotta split out here and then split that way. But that's enough. That's enough of a split there. Okay. It does get kind of close to here, though. Let me take a look. Not that. I always pick the wrong one. So for it to be along here, and to look like it is going diagonal, it's going to have to be pretty far down. So I did put this here. This is actually not the right place anymore. Put it here. Maybe I should keep it here. So we'd be looking at like that. And that would actually scoot right there. Alright, well, we'll think about that anyway. Let's poke out, exit without saving, back into here. And we need a thing for this one, since it really has no terrain features. Sort of got a hill, but we'll give it its own 4 more river. How about instead of a river, we do like a little canyon? So let's pop out here and see. Maybe up in the corner there? It's like a depression. Going off in that direction or going off in that direction? Maybe, what about like a little valley? So it may, it looks like maybe it was going to be a tributary of a river and it dried up. So it's like an old riverbed. Alright, let's do that instead. So it's maybe just to give a little difference here. Give ourselves another hill. And then we will come in here. Shallow canyon, or yeah, let's go with shallow canyon. And maybe 3, see what this does. Okay. There are actually places like this, just outside of my hometown, where it is very much evident that it was a dried up riverbed. Drive over it, there's a bridge that actually goes over it. It's actually pretty deep. A little stream bed. There. We don't want to get too crazy because we are putting farms out here. So that is going to change the shape just a little bit, but yeah, it's just a little failed river. I should probably soften my softening, because it's getting a little crazy on taking away some of the detail. Water came out here maybe during a little bit of a flood. It wasn't enough to stay. Boy, that got real crazy. Alright, well, first of all, I selected the wrong thing anyway, so that's my own fault there. I'm just trying to dig some of that softening back out so you can actually see something. There. Alright. Let's grab this. Did it really keep the brush? I guess it kept the brush. Still gonna have good soil right by here, I would imagine. There. Okay. So. Here's another situation. Where going out of town, this should maybe be a single. Yeah, I know, it's gonna give me the warnings again. Oh, come on, give me more. No? Good? Okay. So how about this time we take the right side and we remove this left side here. It's going to have to be out like that. Okay, I guess it's going to have to go a little bit further. One more. There. Okay, that'll be good too, because that'll give me a 4 strip on the side of it. And it does, I mean, boy, this rail right here giving the double intersection, I really don't like that, but oh well. Okay, I think that'll work. So let's pop out. Perhaps I should have demolished the one here first. Or is it going to? Yeah, damn it. All right, well, let's before we worry about that, let's go continue on with our forestation here. Even though most of it will disappear. Smattering on the hill there. Okay, then woodland. And a few horses on the hills. Okay, so now we'll come in here. This will be River City North. So then we do have to kill that, save this, and try again. Oh, for crying out. I can turn those off, I really need to. There. Okay. Well, that wasn't the light before, I don't think, but whatever. Long. Okay. Oh, okay. So, we cannot make bridges at angles. So, if I want to, I guess we don't need to cross over it. I can maybe come up here, do a cross over to here, and then either go up with it or over to the big one. Now there's a big one. I need to look at this. I wish you could just zoom out to region. So we either send it straight up into this one or over into here. Or both. I guess I could do both. Alright, we'll just do both then. But looking at where that's going to pop out, okay. Because I don't necessarily want to do a lot of development beyond the few squares like this, because I would kind of like to start having nature and mountains and hills and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and grab. Now, the longer this is, the more funky the farms are going to be. That doesn't work out, does it? The angles don't angle very well. Wow, that's actually a very short angle if I want it like that. Well, just for the sake of having some interesting roads, I was really thinking about putting in the angles, but maybe we should just go up and over and then just be boring with it. Do we have... There's not really a reason to cross over the tracks. It's the rail that's going to be... I guess the rail can go... I grabbed the wrong thing. Be right into that riverbed there. Although the rail I could angle off a little bit. Shoot up. interesting. Have it go like here? Because we've got rail to think about too. I guess this one can go straight up, and then the other one can veer off in a different direction. That to like here, here, here. I just had that go off one more. What's the angle on that look like? So that'd be a pretty smooth hill. Alright, we'll have some very awkward looking strips there, but that'll be fine. Let's go to there. Grab it one more there and go that way with it. And we'll have a little intersection right here. Okay. Let's grab the street. And let's do us a little thing like that. So let's do some farming. I don't know, that just looks more square to me, but I guess maybe it's not. It's like if you're looking at the roads, then the proper placement would be here. And then maybe, because I mean it's really unfortunate, you could get a 4x4 in here except for coming down here. Suppose it could go that way. Do that. Yeah, I think that's all we need to do there. So let's grab you. We will do some weird farms like this. I mean, that actually looks alright. Might just be a little big. little tree lining there. Doesn't look too bad either. Two, three, four, five. Okay. So maybe about 900. I'm just trying to see how far I can make another little one here. Going up like that. Oh, dang it. I should not have put that in just yet. I don't want this to develop as one farm. Tell you what, we will do that. And do the cheat here. Give me a bit of tree lining there. Well, maybe we'll do a windmill there. Okay, so that connects all of that. $18.20, that looks about right, maybe? Not quite. But it does seem to connect a lot of that stuff. And then I can't really see a reason to justify that one. Let's do just a tad bit more tree there. I guess I can let this go now. Except we need electricity. I was gonna put them right here, but I guess we'll put it right there, at the crossroad. Like that. As always, I guess we have to do a little bit of a temporary thing here. Really, though, it'd save a lot of money. Not that we need to save a lot of money, but we can save a bit of money doing that. Just for the look of it, why don't we make these more even? You gotta be kidding me that this won't jump. Yet again, we are building silos almost exclusively. I still haven't figured out what causes that. Speed that up a bit. This will just be a nice little relaxing place here. Just like all the other ones, really. Not ticking anything over, though. So how did I start making money in other places? That's a very good question. I don't know the answer to that, actually. Because if farms aren't something that provide tax revenue, they must be, though. Industrial. So yeah. Wherever I read that was absolutely wrong. Oh, this isn't going to develop if I do that. This was not thought through. Well, in that case... It's going to be a major dispute there over land, stealing someone's farmland to increase someone else's. I guess that's now divided. I'm really curious why some zones develop first and others much later. Like, the early development started over here, and that makes sense because we were near a road connection to a city. So you'd think that maybe it would spread from that area, but it really doesn't. And this development killed all of those trees that I put in there for some reason. Right, I guess we go turbo mode now. Have we... No, we still got major regional demand, if not local demand. Right, there was that. Let's go ahead and put that one in. Almost immediately. I do kind of like the look of this. Maybe I should just leave a field. Like a protected area for trees. Alright, fine. As long as we're making money, we absolutely are. Alright. Well, that's that. Looks alright. Okay, so that should be definitely enough regional demand for these guys now. Let's pop back in here for a bit. Okay, make sure everything's connected. Let them run through their crap about this, that, and the other thing. Let me let this run a bit. So, this is all coming in here. Why don't we go ahead and give these guys a little bit more commercial? And by a little bit, I apparently mean a lot of bit, because that's quite a bit for this area. I guess we can do the same thing with the residential of this area. I mean, I just should fill this in completely at this point. And then I think next time we'll probably end up doing a bit of bus work around here. Get public transport in this area all nice and sewn up. Let's finish this off. There. So that will likely come in after a year or two, a month or two perhaps. Any troubles? Police coverage, okay, well, we will deal with that. Pretty much it, though. But good, good. That's actually really speeding along. So let's do this. Grab that. Doesn't appear to be doing anything. I mean, I guess I can just fill this in like so. And then as they develop, they will plow over this stuff. Alright. Anything interesting? Disturbing the peace. I don't think we need to do that one. What have I unlocked? I've got the prison, private school, right. University, a minor league stadium, disease research center, a convention center, another cemetery. We should probably think about putting that somewhere. What does air pollution look like in this area? Okay. So I could put something maybe at the edge of town here. And maybe, well, I'm going to have to see what a university does specifically. Provides wealth of knowledge to Sims. Okay. That's an area, maybe? I don't know. Maybe put the university over here. And I think if I'm going to do the disease center, maybe do it up in this corner. So how big is this thing? Okay, it's not that big, but they could be out of the way. If it is true that that does have radiation, we definitely don't want that anywhere near our city. So, that pollution is definitely coming in, though. We seem to have cleaned this up, though. Was that just because everybody's converted to manufacturing, or is that all thanks to the water treatment plant? We need a new power plant. Oh, right. Hold on a minute, because while I was doing some missions off-screen, I unlocked the nuclear power plant. That is a considerable monthly cost. We would have absolutely no problem with power after using it. So, however, it's possible it's going to melt down. It's possible it'll be destroyed by anything. So, maybe that's something we want to save. Well, it doesn't work that way, damn it. I would have to unlock it in another city tile in order to put it in that tile. I was thinking that I could put it off in this region and then sell the power back. I still think we should do that anyway. Yeah, we are about to suffer a little bit for our garbage troubles here. We're only at 90% capacity though, so I think we can hold off a little bit longer, and maybe we can generate more by replacing this with an oil plant. Condition is still 96%. It's still really good, but it'll give me a little bit more power for a little bit less pollution. Quite a bit more for the costs, but we wouldn't. I mean, we can definitely afford that. So we'll have to think about that. What else have I unlocked? Alright, I was going to check out these things here. Dirty, manufacturing, dirty. Okay. So it's definitely the treatment plant that has done this. Treatment plant has soaked up the water pollution from the area, which means I probably should put another one somewhere. Be down along here, over in this vicinity. At some point, start soaking up what I can. What's it like over here? Water pollution? Yeah, okay, this is our mixed use thing here. By mixed use, I mean mixed, dirty, and manufacturing. We are seeing big manufacturing demand, so I should probably continue to expand either that or this. Potentially, since we have so little, like we're in the negative, and the negative leads to negative demands, so abandonment. Maybe I should just preemptively start knocking down some dirty stuff, like that, and then it will redevelop as manufacturing. We can game the system a little bit. We're seeing here we also have some high wealth commercial come in, so that's a thing I've got to think about, which I think is mostly all developing down here. We see my little apartments. These are low wealth apartments. Okay, I need to do more like this, densifying street corners along the way, but we have so much space to sprawl into right now, I'm not too worried about it. Medium wealth, high wealth. Okay. And then you see, like, parking lot and land, unzoned land, or undeveloped land, I should say. Okay. Well, if we are developing some high wealth stuff, it's really weird how, like, you've got this little low wealth shop right at the backside of high wealth boutiques. I don't know. Maybe we can help things along by doing a little urban renewal. And hopefully get some of that demand in. But man, like, just region-wise, this is why we have such a large thing, is because of all of the farmland that we've got to soak up the jobs. Everyone's commuting, but at the same time it then just piles on more and more of the demand for the residential. So eventually I do want to develop more apartments, like an apartment and tenement district. I mean, maybe not tenements. These are actually pretty high wealth over here now. So, I mean, we've got low wealth right next to a high wealth mansion and stuff. So densifying this might actually give us like skyscrapers and stuff, which is a little bit off of what I actually want to be in this area. But we'll see. Is that? It's a white mansion. Okay, it just looks a little bit big, like an apartment building. Yeah, I don't know. Having the high wealth stuff here, I guess if I only go to medium density though, that won't be too big. It might actually be really good. Anyway, okay, well, we'll come back in here and start developing some things and taking care of some of these issues. Living on the safe side. My house is safe. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we're getting to a point now where the city is pushing forward. It's progressing. So now I can look at adding a lot more things, a lot more services, and trying to get it to be a richer city. Trying definitely to kill some of the bad stuff from here. I am cool with the fact that we are actually getting rid of some pollution here. The air pollution is staying here. It's getting better, though. It's not bright orange like it used to be. But we're really only going to get rid of that if we move everything towards manufacturing, and that would be really nice because we clearly don't need the dirty here anymore. But all right, well, I think we'll end this one here, and I will see you next time.